From the nerd quarters of Kewanee, Illinois, it's the Vinyl Exile with Jamal Wilson. Up here, it's all about the vinyl, the whole vinyl, and nothing but the vinyl, so help me God. Up here, there is no politics, no left wing, no right wing, just a 360-degree trip around that magical world that they call the spinning record. This show follows a few simple rules, okay? All the music comes from a vinyl source. The tracks are never repeated. You're only going to hear a track once. And also, none of the tracks are cleaned up or altered. The skips and the pops are intentional. And all of the shows are going to stay within the 2-hour mark, give or take. Now let's enjoy some sonic milk from the musical teat.
And we're back for another episode. This is episode 41 of the Vinyl Exile. This is Yacht Rock Vinyl. Well, the episode is called that, not the show. I'm not changing the name of the show again. No. So, I'm Jamal Wilson, and I'm back for another episode of the Vinyl Exile, in which we cover the era of music that sometimes doesn't make it to digital and is stuck on the vinyl record in limbo. But that's going to be different for this episode, because this episode is about the new format that has basically been around for a few years now. I'd say about 4 or 5 years. It's a format called Yacht Rock. Now, it's interesting what that term means. Now, I'm 53 years old. Now, what Yacht Rock is to this generation is music that came out in late 78 and was popular up until I'd say the mid to late 80s. It was called MOR radio. It was more of a pop, laid-back style of music that had its own format. You heard artists like Rita Coolidge, Christopher Cross, Ambrosia, Player, the guy that's got 3 names. I can't get his name, but he did the song Wildfire, because that's a staple on there. And the main staple on Yacht Rock Radio is "Escape the Pina Colada" song by Rupert Holmes. So, I mean, so the thing about this is that my wife listens to this show, to this station. She has her own hair salon, so she has it piped in through her Alexa. And
what should I add?
Okay, what just happened is when I said that name,
what should I add?
The device turned on in my room. I forgot that it's wired.
I've added the device turned on in my room to your shopping list. What else?
Nothing, Alexa.
Canceling.
I can't believe that just fucking happened. Anyway, as a radio programmer, one of the things about Yacht Rock Radio is that its programming is pretty limited, and I don't know whether it's due to licensing or stuff like that some artists never get played on there. Like, I think for a perfect example, on Yacht Rock Radio, they should be playing Jimmy Buffett, but I think Jimmy Buffett has his own XM station, so they won't probably allow him to play his material. Or Sade, for example, or Brian Ferry off of his Boys and Girls album, or I actually want to say Steely Dan, because I don't hear Steely Dan really played on Yacht Rock Radio, and even though they're a band that defies genres, they're rock, they're jazz, they're R&B, they do it so seamlessly. So what I decided to do was actually make a show, an episode in which I found some artists on vinyl that don't get played on Yacht Rock Radio, So, but they should. So basically, for you to get into the mindset of this, I'd say step on my yacht. The yacht that's called the Vinyl Exile Yacht, which the sound system only consists of a turntable and some speakers, some great speakers. After all, it's my yacht, which is ironic because I'm afraid of water, I don't know how to swim, and I would never own a yacht if I had money. But for the sake of this episode, we're going to be on a yacht. And we're now going to be playing songs that I think should be on Yacht Rock Radio that you hear on Sirius XM.
Nice folks got me singing all day. Smile just a hello when my mind is away. And every time I find myself just hanging around, I think about sitting down along with nice folks. Nice folks got a certain style. They know just how to ask you to sit down for a while. Drink a cup of tea or maybe have one on me. They're even right for late night blues. I used to sit at home by myself, doing things and thinking things with no one's help. And then one day I found a way to know the style of nice folks, the smile of nice folks. Just sit down, get comfortable, there's time to spare. Loosen up your tie and let down your hair. Oh, the style of nice folks, the smile of nice folks. Just sit down, get comfortable, there's time to spare. Loosen up your tie and let down your hair. Well, nice folks are always on my mind. Loneliness is something that I've left behind. Being by myself no longer brings me down. Knowing there's nice folks around, I forgot that laughing could be so much fun. Now I know it's something that must be done, and the only trial is to sit a while and see.
Smokey, Novi, and Ernie. And that's interesting about that band because, as obvious, you can hear Michael McDonald, who is another staple on Yacht Rock Radio. The album was produced by Ted Templeman, who also produced a lot of Doobie Brothers material and Van Halen and a lot of Warner Brothers material. He was basically their in-house producer. And so at one point, the Novi and Chunky Novi, Ernie, Novi, I'm trying to remember her name right now. Novi, I think it's Novi Nuaz or Novag. I can't get it off the top of my head. But the Novi of that band is the one that you hear playing viola on Black Water by the Doobie Brothers. So it's like one hand washes the other, doing each other a favor. And that was Didn't Want to Hurt You for Another Guy. And before that, we had Full Swing with the track called Last Port of Call. And the leader of the band Full Swing was a woman named Lorraine Feather. Her father was composer Leonard Feather. And when Leonard Feather has written like tons of songs that have been used, one that comes to mind is How Blue Can You Get, which is a song that was pretty much a staple for B.B. King and was also recorded by Louis Jordan. Lorraine, when she's got a lot of solo albums, which you can discover on Apple Music. She's a very witty, sarcastic, comical type of jazz singer. I highly recommend checking out her material. And then we started out the set with the Fifth Avenue Band with the song called Nice Folks, or as I like to call the song, Nice Folks. That song is basically what inspired me to do this episode, because of just how you just feel like you're drifting off on a boat listening to that song with the waves slapping the side of your boat. And when it comes to Fifth Avenue Band, the artist Kenny Altman, he ended up forming a backing band for John Sebastian from the Loving Spoonful, which kind of makes sense given the fact that song sounds like it would be a Loving Spoonful track. And he also was the performer and singer on the song Welcome Back for John Sebastian, which was used for Welcome Back Kotter. And now he's a restaurateur, and he's been one since 1993. The other member of the band, John Lind, is a composer who ended up writing songs like Crazy for You by Madonna and Boogie Wonderland for Earth, Wind, and Fire, and a couple of other ones. I think Save the Best for Last, he also wrote. He got a Grammy nomination for. And the other band member, Peter Haywood, is a drum teacher, and he still writes articles for drumming magazines. So there you go on that band, right, on those groups right there. I'm Jamal Wilson, and this is the Vinyl Exile, in which we pay tribute to the yacht rock format, except that I'm actually going to point out songs that should be on yacht rock radio but aren't, because either they just aren't paying attention or aren't going deep enough in their programming research, or, just to inspire them to, kind of like perk up their format instead of playing the same group of songs over and over. So we'll be back with more right after this.
Gently in your thoughts you run through the wind and rain, you chase the sun. The trees are tall there and the golden rain is clear, and there's a flowing waterfall where you taste the greatest beer of all, because it's the water that makes Olympia beer.
Good by Wendy Waldman. And before that, we had Mercy Mercy Me from Marvin Gaye off of the What's Going On album. And started out the set with Money by Burt Bacharach off of the Arthur the album soundtrack. You got Jamal Wilson here on the Vinyl Exile. And one thing I definitely want to do is give a shout out to my coworker, Corey, who wanted me to do a shout out on the show. And I thought, that is interesting. I remember back in the day how it would always be a big deal if somebody called in a radio station and got their name announced on, listen, Corey requests Living is Good from Wendy Waldman to his friends all the way out at Springfield Armory, and everybody would get such a charge off that. So I'm thinking, you know what? Why not? What I'm going to do from now on is that if you contact me through Instagram or through my Facebook page, what I'm going to do is, if you ask me to give you a shout out, I'm actually going to not only do that, but I will name the episode after you. So it's like, even though this episode is called Yacht Rock Vinyl, it's going to be called Yacht Rock Vinyl episode 41, the Corey episode. So that way they can say, oh, see, I got a shout out right there. You get to impress the other 6 listeners I have. So that's what I'm going to do. So there you go, Corey. I gave you a shout out. I'll do it again. I'll name the episode after you. Don't worry. It's not costing me nothing. So I might as well shut up and keep playing some music.
Dinah Washington. You veterans who are planning on GI training, remember this. You cannot train for fields you already know. Purpose of GI training is to prepare you for a new career, not to go back over familiar territory. Full details at any VA office.
I just can't get over losing you. So if I seem broken in two, please walk on by. Walk on by. Foolish pride, that's all that I have left. Sure, let me hide the tears and the sadness you gave me. I didn't ask you for it, but you gave me when you said goodbye. Oh, mama, walk on by. Make believe you never see the tears I cry. So do me a favor and walk on by. Please, oh, walk on by. Walk on
Texas Opera House. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. I'm drowning in a whiskey river, bathing my memory mind on the wetness of its soul, feeling the amber current flowing from my mind, and warm and empty heart you left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. I'm drowning in a whiskey river, bathing my memory and mind in the wetness of its soul, feeling the amber current flowing from my mind, and warm and empty heart you left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me.
Hello, It's Me from Nazz. That was off their self-titled debut album. And as you all know, Todd Rundgren was in Nazz, and so, or I don't know, do you say it Nazz? I think it's Nazz. But he ended up going and re-recording Hello, It's Me for his Something Anything solo album. Before that, Whiskey River from Willie Nelson live at the Texas Opera House, and started out the set with Walk On By from Isaac Hayes, with the Bar-Kays as his backup band, or as like an entire generation knows Isaac Hayes, Chef from South Park. There's probably a lot of people that think of him more as Chef from South Park as opposed to like him being an R&B singer, because they're just used to seeing him as Chef. That kind of reminded me at a time when Black Sabbath had reunited and on their final farewell tour. And I was walking past a girl in the office, and we had made some small talk, and I was like, "Oh, I'm thrilled that Black Sabbath is reuniting for a tour. I finally get to see them." And she's like, "Well, who's Black Sabbath?" I'm like, "Well, you know, the rock band with Ozzy Osbourne." And she just looked at me, and I'm like, "From Black Sabbath?" And she just looked at me, and then I went, "He's the guy that does that show, The Osbournes, on MTV." Then she recognized him. So that was an experience I'll never forget. And so that's why it's important to keep spreading the joy of music. Like Corey mentioned, he has a daughter who he bought a turntable for, and now she's turning other people on to music. He had told me that she had some friends hang out, and now they want turntables. So that, I mean, that's the great part about doing a show like this, or getting wrapped up in vinyl, or even cassette tape. Wouldn't it be great if like the analog tape thing was coming back and people just started trading tapes again? You know, it's technically that's what the show is. The show is basically a digital version of a mixtape that you would usually hand to your friends saying, "Hey, I want you to check this out." I mean, thankfully that's what vinyl's doing, and that's my rant. Just stick, go vinyl. Give vinyl.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi, pour it on. Anytime a thirst takes hold, Pepsi, pour it on. Look here. Pepsi's got that special taste created for the cold. The cold turns on that Pepsi vibe, make Pepsi Cola come alive. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi, pour it on. Pepsi.
Massey Sisters in a band called the Tami Show. That was a Chicago group from the 80s with a song called Close Your Eyes. Before that, Kid Creole and the Coconuts from their album, I can't remember. Fresh Fruit in Foreign Places, that's it. I knew that album title by heart. And that was a track called In the Jungle. And we started out the set with Home at Last from Steely Dan's Asia release. That was literally from vinyl. Okay, that wasn't a compact disc. I don't cheat and do that. So, no, that was a record. So it's like even Steely Dan's vinyl sounded like compact discs back in the late 70s, early 80s, man. That's how far ahead they were. So let's just keep the music going with a band that consisted of former Parliament Funkadelic members, Jerome Braley. Here's Mutiny with a track called Voyage to the Bottom of the P.
This night will fade to haunted memories. And don't relive each kiss and whispered sigh. Love me, then leave before the dawn. Don't believe it's not goodbye. Don't pretend I love you. Don't ask if you can stay until tomorrow. Don't
sealed our fate here in your arms, feeling the love that we generate every time we caress. Look around, there's a will, there's a way. Dream while I ever so tenderly kiss your face. All the love passing between us. Hold me now till the world turns away. Show me how
If that song sounds familiar to any of you, that's because Bruce Springsteen recently covered it for his upcoming album, Only the Strong Survive. But that was the original from the group The Commodores, Night Shift, in which they paid tribute to Jackie Wilson and Marvin Gaye. I almost said Jackie Robinson, the baseball player. No, they don't pay tribute to the baseball player. And obviously Springsteen loved the song so much he doesn't even change hardly anything with it. They follow the same musical arrangement, and the only difference is he's singing it with not much backing vocals. I can't wait to hear the rest of the album. Before that, the late great Robert Palmer with Between Us off of his heavy Nova release. And then before that, we had Aquí Contigo from Smokey Robinson. That was his version of Being With You from an album called Motown Around the World, in which what Berry Gordy did in order to make Motown as accessible as possible, he had his top stars re-record their hit songs in different languages to get to different countries. So the album is full of like Baby Love in German, or Can't Get Next to You in Spanish, or like you just heard, Aquí Contigo and is Being With You in Spanish. So you'll hear more songs from that release, but it's very interesting hearing them sing these songs in another language phonetically, just like how a lot of European artists sing their songs in English phonetically. ABBA couldn't understand English when they did all their hits, but they did it phonetically. So yeah, definitely that was an interesting release. And the others, we had Marlena Shaw with Don't Ask to Stay Until Tomorrow off of the soundtrack of Looking for Mr. Goodbar. Just a song that just cracks me up because it's just so open about, look, just fuck me and leave. You know, don't ask to stay. Don't try to get to know me better. Don't, make me, what's that? There's a lyric in there. Don't stay long enough for me to miss you. Just do your business and go. I mean, I really am bummed out I grew up in the 80s, because I would have loved growing up in the 70s. I mean, because, man, the music was great, the fashion was wild, and the sex was off the chain. Anyway, and start out the set with Voyage to the Bottom of the P by Mutiny. And this is Jamal Wilson on the Vinyl Exile with episode 41 of Vinyl, Yacht Rock Vinyl, the Corey episode. I got to make sure I get that shout out there. So let's keep the waves flowing of Yacht Rock.
Hi, everybody. This is Dean Martin.
And Jerry Lewis.
We'd like to tell you all about our latest and funniest picture for Paramount.
Of course, you mean the caddy.
Oh, but of course. Jerry, I don't remember the last time I had so much fun making a picture.
Boy, I'll say. How about that scene when I wrecked the department store that I'm working in?
Yeah, and what about the scene when I come home and find a strange, and I do mean strange, man in my bed, and it turns out to be you?
Tell him about the terrific game of golf I played. Go on, tell him.
Terrific. I've never seen golf played that way before. Crazy, man, crazy.
I hate to brag, folks, but I think the caddy is the funniest picture we've made. No kidding. It's got 90 riotous minutes of howls, gags, fun, and more heartwarming entertainment than you and the family ever saw.
You'll love Jerry and me and the caddy.
Take my word for it. The caddy is the most hilarious picture we've ever made. Come on and join the fun. See Paramount's The Caddy.
Yeah, The Caddy. Is that all right, you cocksucker?
How was that, you shitheel?
Without reading it?
I'm with you.
Okay. Next, you still rolling?
Still rolling?
All right, stop.
You can cut that bit out.
Okay.
This is Dean Martin.
And Jerry Lewis, asking you to see our newest and funniest picture to date.
Of course, you mean The Caddy.
You bet I do. The Caddy is filled with 90 hilarious minutes of howls, gags, fun, and heartwarming entertainment that the entire family will enjoy.
Crazy, man, crazy.
No doubt about it, Dean. This is the funniest picture we've ever made. No kidding, folks. We're sensational. Take my word for it. Come on and join the fun. See Paramount's The Caddy. It'll make you shit.
Cut out make. You ready? You ain't doing a fucking thing. You're just standing there. This is Dean Martin.
And Jerry Lewis with him, we will Dave and Flair, you cocksuckers.
Well, this guy with TB gets through here. Ready? This is Dean Martin.
And Jerry Lewis with a reminder to see our newest and funniest motion picture ever, The Caddy.
Oh, he's right, folks. Come on and join the fun in the most righteous 90 minutes of howls.
Righteous? Where the fuck do you see righteous? That's riotous, you greaseball. Righteous. What is this, a religious picture?
High enough. This is Religious Martin and Jerry Lewis. Well, there's 5 fucking lines, we can't get through it.
Come on, 15.
This is Dean Martin.
And Jerry Lewis with a reminder to see our newest and funniest motion picture ever, The Caddy.
Oh, he's right, folks. Come on and join the fun in the most wonderful 90 minutes of howls and gags you ever saw.
We'll be seeing you in Paramount's The Caddy.
Yep, The Caddy.
With a big cock on it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go to lunch.
上を向いて歩こう涙がこぼれないように思い出す春の日一人ぼっちの夜上を向いて歩こう滲んだ星を数えて思い出す夏の日一人ぼっちの夜幸せを雲の上に幸せを空の上に上を向いて歩こう涙がこぼれないように泣きながら歩く一人ぼっちの夜思い出す秋の日一人ぼっちの夜悲しみを星の影に悲しみを月の影に上を向いて歩こう涙がこぼれないように泣きながら歩く一人ぼっちの夜一人ぼっちの夜
Sukiyaki from Kuru Sakamoto. That song was number 1 on the US charts back in 1961. It was actually used in a really good action movie I just watched a few days ago called Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. I'd highly recommend that. And before that, Stay and Let Me Love You by View from the Hill. This time, they don't want you to leave, okay, after the love. They want you to stay. So thought we'd have a nice little contrast there. And what can I say? I mean, the vessel is now shipping back. We are docking, and now you can step off the Vinyl Exile yacht for our Yacht Rock Radio tribute to Yacht Rock songs on vinyl that should be on there but aren't. So there you go. And plus, this episode is the shout out goes to my coworker Corey, who I don't see as much. Ended up moved to a different section. So, but I've decided that if anybody wants to do a shout out on the show, all I gotta do is mention it on by sending me a direct message through Instagram or through Facebook under the name Jamal Wilson, and I'll put your name on the show, and I'll actually title the episode after you. Why not? It's a podcast. I can do whatever I want. That's the joys of being independent.
The Vinyl Exile was written and performed by Jamal Wilson. The podcast was produced by Jamal Wilson and Jason McKeever Wilson. The logo was created by the irreplaceable Ann Almgren. Special thanks goes to Ribbon Records and Younger Than Yesterday Records in Peoria, Illinois, Co-op Records in Sterling, Illinois, and Discogs Online. Don't forget to tell your friends and loved ones about the show. I can always be contacted through messaging through Vinyl Exile at Instagram and Facebook. Finally, once again, thank you so much for your patience and your loyalty to my show. This is a tough new era for all of us, regardless of our ideals and beliefs. Just please stay home and stay safe. Support your local businesses, wear a face mask, wash your hands, and be civil and compassionate to each other and everything around you. Make sure that you protect life, protect nerd power, take care, and be seeing you.